Good afternoon. What are you doing here? It's Sunday. You shouldn't be here. Oh. What am I doing here on a Sunday? I just thought I'd pop in and say hi. What have I been doing today? As you can tell by the state of my skin, I've been in the sun. But you know what happened? This morning I woke up and there was no sun. And I thought, I'm going to attack these trees. The trees I'm referring are the ones on the road. Remember I told you when I first moved here, everything was dead. All trees were cut down and disappeared. Well, I actually had to argue with people to allow me to grow these trees. Because as soon as they start to grow, people would want to cut them and stake the wood. So I used to come out here and shout. I actually had to shout at people to leave them alone. Now, why do I want the trees here? Because they give me shade from the wind and shade from the sun in the afternoon. I'll show you in a minute. One time, the electric people brought some people here with a chainsaw. You know, from the green clothes days and the days when I worked in the nightclub, I don't care how many was there. I went straight into the middle of them and had to go at them. And they left. But since then, the guy who's like the main guy on the electric, not the guy in the office, but the actual guys who come out and do the work, he knows me now. And so he just says to me the other day, I have to come and cut your trees. I'm like, he says, I promise I won't cut them at the bottom, just trim them away from the wire. I said, I'll do it. He says, no, I'll do it. I said, okay. So today, I did it. Let me show you what I've been doing. So this is the end of the property, but this tree here is a type of a fruit tree. It has berries, but I don't really understand what, you know, I haven't eaten them. But it grows, because it's underneath this big old tree here, it can't go that way. So it tends to want to come out here into the road. So it comes out, and the one time I let it go so bad, it would touch the top of pickup trucks as they went by. So somebody complains. I didn't even realize, because I'd never go this way, but today I cut some of it back, but which is good because it let the light in for some plants I have down here, Chem, which is right on the property line. See them? So that is the property line, so it lets more light in now. But the main ones are not on my side, on the other side. So looking down the road, it's these ones on the left that I had to literally fight to let them grow. So I trimmed them all back, all the way along, so the trees can't touch the wire. So down here I had to get a little bit more excited, and I got my reciprocating saw out in the blade and trimmed it right back to clear the way from the wires. And this over here, and that one down there too. So thinned it all out. Looks nice now. It's got more stickers on it than you can shake a stick at. But it had weeds growing all over it. So I put my hand in there, grabbed hold of the weeds, trying to get the weeds out, and it shredded my fingers. Later on, I think I'll take this guy out so this one can grow a bit bigger. It grows really slow, but I like it. It's like an old wise tree. I don't know if you can see the flowers there, but it's a softwood tree, but it grows really fast, and it's great for shade. So when it's really hot in the late afternoon, all this is shaded because of these trees. You can come out here and walk around without getting cooked. So any shade is good shade when you live somewhere like Thailand. But I'm stood in my gate to go in. Nobody uses this. Oh, the waterman's just actually been. He charged me 29 baht for a month's worth of water, which is what, $1. $1 for a month's water, huh? So this is a light right outside my gate, but it's got see the trees blocking the sun, so the sun comes from here across to here and starts to go down. By the time it gets past here, it's already cooling down in the late afternoon. But today it rained. Yeah, this morning when I started, it was overcast. I thought, great, it's nice and cool, overcast. As I said, I started down here and it was doing great until I got to around here somewhere, and then the sun came out, and then it started making me feel like lightheaded. I thought, okay, I'm not going to be able to finish by hand, so I got the reciprocating saw out and put the extension down there, and I'm glad I did, because my chest and shoulders were starting to get really sore from sawing and carting the stuff away. And then down there it was much bigger, so I just dropped it all in the road and then slowly humped it down to put it down by the river. But I finished it, so nobody has to come mess with my trees. It's not my property at all, but I'm just trying to make a more pleasant place to live. But I know I'm going to talk about this on Monday, but here's another thing about Thai people. They do not understand how to preserve something. They just don't get it. Leave the trees alone. It causes shade, which other things can live in, but they just don't get it. Here's a fungi growing on the side of one of these trees facing the rice field. Pretty, huh? So this morning, as I said earlier, there was no sun. Then the sun came out, then the sun went away. By the time I finished, I put everything away and my eyes were stinging. So I thought, okay, let me go in the house and cool down. So I cooled down, had a drink, went and had a shower, sat in my chair and just went, whew, and the heavens opened. It literally poured down. It rained for like half an hour, but after about 5 minutes of raining, it just dumped it. I mean, dumped it. And typical tropics rain for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, something like that, and then a little bit, and then it stopped. So guess what? No need to water again. Okay guys, normally I don't do a video on a Sunday, but I thought, hey, I want to talk to the gang today. So I've done this little video, and now I get to go feed Sugar and the birds, and maybe get my lunch, my dinner somewhere. Okay? Good night. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings. Rivers and rain. Okay, here we go. As you walk in the rain and the rain touches you, blessings are going to get you. Good night.